Tremont's been good for a long time. The restaurant scene's been really good there. You know, Michael Simon has Lola over there and close to the highways as well and close to downtown. I think that's similarity between a lot of these neighborhoods, location, location, location. You know, price per square foot can be as high as $150 a square foot, so you have to be careful where you get in and where you get out, and having a good idea, you know, of the values. The one thing too about Tremont that's similar to Ohio City is there's now I don't want to call it a glut, however, there's 6 to 7 months worth of inventory. So both those markets are balanced, meaning it's no longer a seller's market, which everybody thinks we're still in. It's turning into a buyer's market. However, price points are still up there, so you know you have to be conscious of that and take your time. And when you're rehabbing a property, if you have 6 months in your budget, it may be more like 8 or 9 months in Tremont, just because you have holding costs and carrying costs. It may take a little bit longer if you're in that $300,000 to $450,000 price range, which is pretty common in Tremont as well. So, yeah, I would say more like 50 to 100,000 when you talk about Tremont or Ohio City. When you're redoing historical properties and you want to do them right. My opinion, Ohio City and Tremont are not for first-timers just because of the size of the job. You need to really be experienced. You really need to know your numbers. And then when you start opening up walls in these older homes, there may be some hidden things that you hadn't planned on. You know, the opportunity as an investor to sell to an end buyer, an owner-occupant. There's quite a few duplexes that somebody would pay top dollar for because they know they're going to get $1,500 to $1,800 in rent from the other side. So you buy a duplex, you buy it low, you renovate it, and then you sell it to a young professional who's buying his first house, and he has an opportunity to live in one side, and the other side, if it doesn't pay for the payment, it pays for the majority of it, and they're super happy. That's similar to kind of what's going on in Lakewood too as well. Now that the market's doing really well, people will advertise properties, you need to be careful out of area. So they might say it's a Tremont property when it's actually in Clark Fulton, which is on the other side of the bridge there. And it's a completely, as we know, you can go a block or two in any neighborhood or city, and it's just not the same. The values are considerably different. So you need to, if you're not from the area, you need to trust but verify.